Welcome. In this tutorial, we write a small C# console program that compares two integers and returns the one that's closest to 220. If both numbers are equally close, the program returns 0. This is a common toy problem to practice absolute differences, conditional operators, and readable console input. I'll walk you through the code line by line, show examples, and point out small robustness tips you can add for production. Let's jump in. Here's the idea in plain language. Compute how far each number is from 20 using absolute differences. If the distances are equal, i.e. it's a tie, we output 0. Otherwise, we output the number with the smaller distance. This problem is tiny but hits a useful pattern. Compute a metric compare, then branch. We'll use Math.Abs to compute absolute differences, and a concise ternary expression to choose the results. Here's the exact program. We read x and y from the console, set our references n is equal to 20, and then compute val1 and val2 as absolute differences. The final console write line uses a ternary. If val1 is equal to val2, print 0. Otherwise, print x if val1 is smaller, else y. This keeps the output logic compact and expressive. In production, you might replace convert to int.2 with int.TryParse and friendly prompts to handle the invalid input. So the sample follows the exercise pattern for clarity. This lays out the exact control flow. The key operation is absolute difference, Math.Abs. The ternary operator handles both the tie case and the selection in a single expression. Complexity is constant time, big O1, and uses very little memory. If you wanted to generalize for a different target, not 20, make n an argument or ask the user for it. Let's test different scenarios. For 18 and 22, both are 2 units from 20, so the function returns 0 to indicate a tie. When one input equals 20, its distance is 0, and it will be chosen unless both equal 20, which is a tie and returns 0. These checks ensure the logic behaves as intended across edge cases. Although small, this pattern appears often, where we pick the option nearest to a target and handle ties cleanly. Think of sensors reporting values and you want the sensor reading closest to a set point, or game rules that pick the player closest to a target location. The tie rule is arbitrary but explicit. In real systems, you might break ties by another rule, like preferring higher value or prefer high first input. Nice and compact. That's the whole solution. You now know how to compare distances to a target value, and handle ties cleanly. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more C# tutorials. I'll see you in the next one.